Good morning. This is Jonathan Evans, again to talk a few minutes with you about the coronavirus and its impact at this point on all of us, though perhaps in slightly different ways. The likelihood of it continuing to impact us is pretty great, and how it will impact maybe Oswego County and the city of Oswego and Elam Grace and our families maybe is yet to be seen, but again, the likelihood is it is going to impact us close to home in one way or another. So yesterday I called us, in particular Elam Grace, to not live in fear. We don't need to be driven by panic. We can live by wisdom, by love, by faith, by prayer. You can watch that video. However, today, while I'm calling us not to live in fear, I don't want us to mock those who are living in some sort of fear. In other words, don't mock the fear of others. It may be easy for us to do because we're coming at it from a completely different position or place. Our take on it is very different. But even if it's easy for us to do that, let's refrain from doing that because this is serious to them. So let's not mock their fears. Let's not belittle them for being afraid. Let's rather consider how we can pray for them, and dare I say, even consider this an opportunity to love your neighbor. So, if you are one of those who have been stocking up now for some days or even further back, you may have an opportunity to help or to love your neighbor. Maybe they didn't begin to stock up a while back. Maybe they haven't taken it as seriously as you, and they are in need right now, or they will be in need perhaps in days or weeks to come. When that occurs, rather than mocking them for their lack of wisdom or mocking them for their fear, I'm urging us, again as disciples, listen, as citizens of heaven, to love our neighbor. Consider giving away some of what you have. Consider how you might be able to care for those you care about. Consider how might you be able to love your neighbor as yourself. Again, we're all going to be impacted. We're all, to some measure or another, concerned. I get it. A few years back, my wife, when she was pregnant with our youngest child at the time, which would have been Adeline, she was pregnant and she got the H1N1 virus. So I understand that some of these concerns are serious and how it can impact our families. That being true, let's not, because it's not impacting us, just refrain from helping and from that distance mocking other people's fears or what we might consider to be their lack of preparation or wisdom. This is an excellent opportunity for us as a church, for us as disciples, to practice loving our neighbors as ourselves.